look so fine and I really wanna make you mine. You look so fine and I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks, 'cause I don't need the money with a face like that, do ya? You don't. Big black boots, long brown hair, she's so sweet with her. Get back still, I could see you at home with me, but you are with another man. I know we ain't got much to say, but before I let you get away,
Welcome to Stab Comedy. I know, I interrupted the conversation. Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for regular exclusive blend. Please welcome to stage your cast for tonight's regular exclusive blend.
Hey, and well, this is where we awkwardly pause for Jesse because he's doing things.
I gotta
right
do
now.
all the things.
Making magic happen.
There we go.
There's
things. Things have been done.
Things been done.
Keep an eye out for the two people that already bought tickets that aren't here yet.
Welcome everyone to regular exclusive blend. We're happy to have you here, and we're very happy because we have an exclusive guest.
We do.
Keisha Mello Hall. Everyone give a hand. All of you. Very loud.
Sorry.
Wonderful. And along with Keisha, it's Andy Saroyan and...
Oh, do I normally say?
I want you to.
Okay, hi, Jesse Jones.
There we go. So, folks,
I can't remember.
as you may know or may not know, this is going to be a completely improvised show. I'll talk to these people.
Yeah.
They're raucous, these people. This is going to be completely improvised. Everything that you see up here has not been pre-planned, and we're going to do it once, and then I guess I have to try to do a Ford Lawson here. Then it's going to disappear and become vapor, and then will come down again and become eggs inside a still unborn armadillo. Oh. Good. I don't think they're as good as Ford's. Ford, sorry. Okay, I tried. That's the best I could do. So,
eggs inside.
Here's the deal.
Still
yeah. So you get it? Yeah, you got to think about it.
Armadillos lay eggs.
We're going to have to get some Google that. So I think there are some egg-laying mammals. I don't know if... No, an anteater is one.
Well, I mean, even still...
And platypus.
I mean, mammals, I think, technically they have eggs.
They do have eggs. Thank you.
That still works.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's the show.
Don't want to come to the rescue here.
So here's how we're going to get our single suggestion that we're going to use to inspire this whole show. Thank you from the audience. They do not lay eggs. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to put a word out there. And this is going to include both our live audience as well as our virtual audience. I want you to do a simple word association to whatever word I put out there. And for our audience members, you can yell out that single word that you associate. And then for our people on the interweb, feel free in whatever platform you're using to write into the chat your association. And then we're going to choose one and we're going to go with that. Yeah. So the word I want you to make an association with is curiosity.
Okay.
Curiosity. I heard cat, and what was the other one? Sidetrack.
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 All right.
Okay, great.
I have to wait longer
for them. So this is
them.
where we pause for a second.
For you guys.
Right now,
so we're gonna have to.
The message is going into space.
And it's becoming vapor,
Vapor.
and armadillo, unborn egg.
Yeah,
I know.
going
I
up.
know.
Forming.
Space is a scary place. Okay.
Yeah, space is a scary place. You didn't know there were a lot of armadillos unborn.
Yeah.
And they're angry about it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a nice online audience, guys.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, that's great. We know where they are then.
Where's everybody?
Yeah. Do you sense them? I sense them.
I do.
It's like it's a fullness to the air.
Absolutely.
All right.
What do we got?
All right. I want to wait and see if any. Oh, they're coming. Okay, now they're coming in.
And you're
coming in.
cat, and then what was?
Curiosity or sidetrack.
Sidetrack. Thank you.
Cat.
I was going to say slideshow, but I knew that wasn't right.
All right.
Sidetrack.
Sidetrack. Cat. We've got forensics. Fork in the road. Orbit. Cease. Death. Gadget.
These are all good ones.
Yeah.
Are any of these screaming out to you? Either of you?
I only read them. I don't think about
I
them.
feel like
Gadget?
yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with it. All right. Because it's good. Yeah. All right, folks.
Gadget.
We're gonna be inspired by the word gadget. And here is your regular exclusive blend show.
Yes, very nice. No, keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you, Mrs. Berman. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
I used your technique for oiling the joints that you had described to me during my training.
I see that. Slower.
Sure, Miss Berman.
Oh, you are a good apprentice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I can't tell you how much I have valued these months together.
Just go a bit gentler.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
thank you. You have
Yes.
you have a very gentle touch, Miss Berman.
Thank you.
I appreciate.
We also
that.
have no HR department.
Oh. Well, that's good to know.
Yes. You know what?
Yes.
I think you're ready for the uniform.
The uniform.
The uniform.
Are you, Miss Berman? You had said it would take me at least a year and a half before I was going to get the uniform.
I did say that, but you haven't pushed back on anything I've asked you to do, so.
Oh, my mother says that that's one of my better traits.
I agree with Mama.
Oh, I've been dreaming of this day. Oh, it's more beautiful than I thought, Miss Berman.
Yes. You like the tassels on the side?
Oh, I feel like a captain. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, there you go. There's that.
thank you.
And a little captain's cap.
Oh, Miss Berman, that's too much.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I can't wait to call Mama. Tell her that I'm now an official maker of robots, no longer an intern. No longer an unpaid intern.
Well, you haven't gotten there yet. You just got the uniform.
Well, it's a start then.
Yes, absolutely. There's contracts and paperwork, etc.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
do I look the part?
Give Mama a little turn.
All right.
Okay. All right. Wow. You got an engineering degree for this.
I did actually. You know, I was top of my class at MIT. I think I mentioned that.
You did. It was on the resume.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, appreciate it.
I will be honest. You know, back when I was applying, I thought it was interesting that you wanted a full body headshot along with the resume.
It's typical in the industry.
Well, I'm just fresh out of college.
Exactly.
Right.
You're a bit stupid.
My mother says that too.
She would. Yes. You know what? I want to see what you can make use, or what you can do with this little ditty on the robots. It's just a tiny little chisel.
You want me to
Just, I don't know, whack at it.
just whack at
Just
it?
whack at it.
Sure. Yes, I'd love to.
So you're the new apprentice?
Well, I mean, I've been here several months, and I do have the uniform now, so I don't know if I am still an apprentice. I'm not being paid.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
Oh,
Uh,
you already have a
Well, I mean, I was sort of I was you, I guess. The bright young, fresh out of college, tight and tone apprentice.
How old are you?
I'm 23. But
I'm sorry.
I got happy here, and I was told my uniform just sort of didn't fit as well anymore. So now I sit here and I ratchet all day. I tighten bolts down.
Well, Mrs. Berman had assured me that there was a clear path for upward mobility. No?
Have you? Okay. You seem like a dullard, but
My mother says that about me.
have you? How? Couple months? How long have you been?
Well, it's been 3 months actually.
Okay. Have you seen the inside of any of these robots?
Oh, no, Mrs. Berman says that one can't see the actual inside of these robots until you're a
Okay.
full-fledged employee.
Sure.
She said there's trade secrets. I signed an extensive NDA, but
Of
still.
course.
I've gotten to the point where I'm not Mrs. Berman's sort of favorite anymore, so those cameras aren't even on. So let me give you an idea of what we have going on in these
I don't know if
state-of-the-art robots.
Are you sure I should see? Oh my.
See that? See those wires? See these wires? Yarn. It's yarn. Wait, let me pop out a circuit board for you. Cardboard.
Is that a gerbil?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Can fill his water bottle back up.
Are you telling me that this robot is being powered by that?
No, you're giving too much credit. These aren't robots. They're at best like high-end, small, domesticated rodent cages.
But this is the Berman Robotics Lab. It
Sure.
says it in the name.
Oh, you can call your anything anything. I can call my bedroom the Clifford L. Wasserman International Space Research Institute, and I still just go in there and cry. So there's no space research.
I have to go.
being
I have to
done.
go see Mrs. Berman. I have to
Okay.
go see Mrs. Berman. These hallways. It's like a labyrinth in here. Just rodent cages.
Are you looking for Mrs. Berman too?
I am. I've been in here for a week. I thought it was 3 lefts and a right. There it is. There's our office.
Oh,
Mrs. Berman?
who dares make their way through the labyrinth?
It's me, buddy.
Buddy, my favorite. You may enter. Yes, buddy. Oh, do not mind the man before the curtain. You may speak freely.
Miss Berman, the man seems to be lip syncing your voice.
Yes, and?
Is it a robot?
Buddy, what do you want?
Well, Miss Berman, I made a startling discovery. By accident, of course. I wanted to respect the fact that I should not be opening the insides of the robot, but nonetheless, I did.
Did you say you've opened a robot?
Well, I mean, I didn't personally open a robot. I just happened to be in the general area when a robot was opened, and I caught a peek, and I have questions.
Buddy, pass the test.
The test?
The test, buddy.
Oh.
I wanted you to look in the robot, obviously. Now you can work on the next project.
The next project?
Yes, the next project.
Well, that sounds exciting, Miss Berman. What is it?
Isn't it? Isn't it? Buddy, your job is to take said robot
Okay.
and fill it up.
Fill it up.
Fill it up with machinery and machinery and your engineering doodad, buddy. I wanted you to see the gerbil.
Oh.
see.
I did see it.
Great. Did you tell anyone, buddy?
No, Miss Berman. I signed a very strict NDA.
We love a buddy who respects the law. Excellent, excellent. All right, now you may go.
Miss Berman,
Hmm?
I lied.
Excuse me, buddy?
Well, it's just sometimes when I feel distressed, it's almost like a reflex. Well, I call my mother. You know, usually she doesn't answer this time of day because she's playing pickleball, but apparently she woke up and her ankle was sore from a
Gerbil, what?
That's right. Mommy,
What's going on?
there's a gerbil where there should
I'm
be.
serving, buddy. I'm serving.
But Mommy, this is important.
Can we get to the important Oh, this is important? Me on my way to closing out the first set isn't important to Buddy?
No, Mommy, of course.
What about my league, buddy?
Yes, of course.
I'm the
Mommy.
7th ranked pickleball player in this elder home facility, buddy.
Yes, of course.
And you're calling me in the middle of a match.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mommy.
I only answered the phone because I forgot to put it on silent. And I thought it might have been my guy.
I'm sorry.
Don't get too deep into it, buddy.
Okay, Mommy.
Mommy still has a life, and trying to make it livable is my guy. Gets me things. It's not performance enhancing. Don't tell anybody in the league.
Okay, Mommy. Can we talk later, maybe?
I guess.
Okay, I love you.
All right, well, that's good to hear.
So,
And did you get any closure from talking to Mommy, dearest buddy?
I guess I should just be happy with what I have and...
Yes, which is a job in this economy.
Right.
Exactly.
So just fill the robots with mechanery
Mm-hmm.
and technology
Mm-hmm.
and doodads?
If you must.
All right.
I believe in you, buddy. You know you're my favorite.
Well, thank you, Miss Berman. I'm going to make you proud.
Good. Just like you could never make your mother proud. Am I right, buddy?
Oh, that one cut deep.
Yeah, didn't it? So, got you a new pickleball racket, sweetums.
Nothing. Oh, you can see so good now. Those goggles aren't prescription. Just turn around. Turn around. I know where you hide your pills, and I could put fucking sugar pills in there. And oh, no, I'm still high. You wouldn't be.
Margie, that's enough taunting. Remember, we want to still display good sportsmanship.
Sure. I'm just,
I'm Margie's guy.
he's my guy.
Is this the guy you were telling me about?
I don't tell anybody about a damn thing.
Oh, right. That's right. Margie doesn't tell anybody about a damn thing.
Good.
She don't need to.
No.
She's got a guy.
Yeah. What do you need to know?
Well, look, I'm just your partner. I was hoping that we could get back to the match.
We'll get there. I've called a 30, and then I said when my 30 runs out, I'll call a double injury because my tendonitis.
Pickleball rules.
I know how to work the system. I could take a nap out here and it'd still be within the league rules.
Well, you, young man, you play the game then?
Oh no, I just learned about this game.
Just
But,
learned about it.
Yeah, from my girl Marjorie, but I got her a racket. I mean, I got myself a racket for a game I just learned about.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, an up-and-comer.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. I will say to you that I think pickleball is a wonderful world for all ages.
Sure, yeah.
You know, my back has been acting up. What would you think about subbing in for me? Margie could certainly use, a young, spry lad like yourself as a partner.
There's bylaws, Gerald, bylaws. This is a 75 and up league. We can't have young and spry. That's like getting a paddle that's actually a racket because it's got strings inside and it's just a sheet of like stretched nylon over it, and it gives you an unfair a power advantage. That would be what that would be like if you had a young person on a 75+ lead.
I have no idea what you're talking
Oh,
about.
because that's preposterous. Just that idea, that kind of racket that is a paddle that's a racket. That's not clearly in pickleball. It's like a big ping pong.
You know, during
Yeah.
the war,
Oh, Gerald.
they said that I had a very sensitive bullshit meter.
Yeah, Gerald, sure.
They put me in charge of interrogation.
Yeah.
Interrogation.
Interrogation. That's the way he says it all the time. Interrogation.
There's a reason, because I put the terror in interrogation.
Sure. I thought it was because he got down to the nitty gritty, like dirt, like terra, like earth. I overthought it.
I've made Nazis beg for their mother.
Okay.
Nazis
Oh, you
weren't
mean
as tough as.
Z's?
Yeah, Don't you mean you made those Z's?
You know what
Beg
it
for their-
sounds like when a
for
Nazi
ma-
has electricity going right through their scrotum?
There's like.
Oh, okay. Is that how you interrogated the Z's with tricity?
These young people today, there's no respect.
Nobody knows that anyway. There's like 6 people in the world that electrocuted a Nazi, and 5 of them are dead.
That's
So
right.
literally no one else knows what that's like.
I'm a relic of a lost age.
Oh, Gerald, you sit there and you pat your flop sweat. I'm coming back onto this court, a machine, like a Nazi war machine, some big trudging thing with treads, and it was powered by Hitler's brain. I don't know, Gerald.
That sounds like history.
Well, fine then, Margie. You get done with whatever you're doing with this young lad, and we should get on with the game.
I will.
All right. So
I
here's
don't
your,
think World War II actually happened.
I'm a denier myself.
Yeah,
Have you
I
read
mean-
the internet?
Who was there? Does anybody except crazy people like this? That's all you hear about.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing,
Stop
Gerald!
that,
Not a
you're
goddamn
hearing
thing. You just mind your own business.
It's all in your head, you old man. So here's the robot-powered bracket.
Well, all right. That's a little bit more than I wanted.
It has adjustments on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It should
All right.
lobe and strike down.
All right.
Um,
Well,
one
by
button just squirts out water.
oh, all right.
It confuses
It's
the older
refreshing.
people.
Oh, okay.
And
And distracting.
Yeah.
Refreshing and distracting. All right. Well, same deal as always. I'll take a handful of pills from each of my bottles, put them in a sandwich bag, shake it up. You never need to know what they are. You just dig into it like a bag of trail mix.
appreciate it. Gen Z.
Yeah. All right. I do believe World War II happened. I just have to say that to the younger generation because this kid was born after 9/11. How can we talk to any of them about anything? Well, they just know they have to take their shoes off at the airport. They don't know why.
The whole thing makes me regretful over my whole life.
Well, sure.
Margie, I've done some terrible things.
I know we all did.
Terrible.
I'm not proud of what I did. I played baseball for a year. Nobody came to those games. We thought we were doing something good for the boys at home.
It's just,
They couldn't go to war. Who cared about entertaining them with their flat arches?
I don't know if the level of what you experienced is the same as what I experienced.
Oh, you don't
Margie.
think so? You don't think so? I still have a scar. I slid into second. I didn't know how to do that. I just threw myself at the base.
I collected tonsils.
Oh,
I have a jar of dehydrated tonsils in my attic.
they have to be
Just
just
cut them out.
they're like raisins. They're just I can't imagine they're that big anymore. I had to after every game go to the fence and kiss some idiot that had a bum elbow or something. He wasn't out there fighting
All right.
for tonsils like you were, Gerald.
Fine, Margie, let's just get back to this match. Are you two ready?
Right, you geriatric Gentiles. If you're done reminiscing about the past, it's time for the second annual pickleball. First, we're going to stretch, all right?
Okay.
All right? No, thank you. Okay.
What did we?
so-
What was this stretch?
Oh, you used to be able to move your neck.
Oh.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
around the time you could hear out of the right ear.
Oh.
All right, now. Okay, now I've modified this. You know, when
sure.
your guys' center hired me, obviously I was at an esteemed global gym.
Ugh.
This is
My reflux is acting up. Can we get into the whatever we're doing here?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so this is modified for you.
It
other
burns.
people.
I don't. I hope I'm not bending over.
So this is called a lunge.
Okay. Oh, that almost looks
Oh.
like bent. Hold on.
Ah.
You.
Modified.
Ah.
What's the normal
Oh,
version?
yeah.
This you might as well be throwing me.
Ah.
Okay, we're gonna stand back up.
No, it says you. Says you. We are.
Ah.
Okay.
Stand back up.
Okay.
Ah. Ah.
He-
At an empire.
uh,
Okay, we're gonna.
I'm still on the other one.
Let me know when
Okay.
you're good.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. This one will help with your reflex. So you're gonna take the right arm. The right arm.
Yeah.
The right arm.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. The right. Okay. This one. Okay.
Ah.
You're just gonna lift it up over your head.
You didn't tell us your name.
It's Jerry, the geriatric trainer.
Oh. So what happened to you?
Well, you know, I just got some tax fraud write-ups because I kept changing my name to fit with whoever I was training.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's illegal, you know.
Apparently. I was Frank, the Francophile fornicator.
Oh. Well, that's
It's
your.
not as bad as it sounds. It was just stretching.
You should never trust a Frenchman.
No.
I'll tell you.
This is over, but I don't.
Over your head.
I.
Oh, that's gross. That's disgusting.
Oh yeah, you say
Okay,
that.
put the skin.
White Knight. White Knight. This is Orange Knight. I am in the bushes next to the court. This is Orange Knight. White Knight, are you there?
Yeah, White Knight here. You
Okay.
said you're in the bushes next to the what?
Next to the pickleball court.
Oh, good. Okay.
Uh,
Tell me what you're seeing, White Knight.
well,
Orange
White Knight. I think that our target is currently working with a few customers.
Again. What name are they going by this time?
Jerry, apparently. Jerry Atrick. It's a play on words, from what I can understand.
That makes sense. Always changing it up.
So this seemed like it could be our chance, White Knight.
Yeah. Let's just see if he's doing the same. old shit.
White Knight. This White Rook.
Oh,
White Rook.
yeah, right. White Rook.
White Rook, you're not supposed to be
White
here.
Rook.
I wasn't sure.
No, you're supposed to be back in the van, White Rook. You're supposed to be monitoring.
Oh no, I'm in the van.
Oh, you're in the van.
Yeah.
Something
I'm sorry.
going on.
I should have led with that. I'm White Rook in the van.
Good.
I don't know which cable is supposed to go to the monitor. I'm not seeing anything.
Wait a moment, you haven't been recording this whole time?
I mean, it might be recording. I'm not seeing it on the T, so I can't tell if I am.
White Rook,
Yeah.
we've gone over this several times.
Sure.
The blue cable goes into the monitor.
Well, but I tried the blue one and it's coming out of the router, so I don't think that goes into the.
Yes, it's coming out of the router
Okay.
into the monitor.
Oh.
Cables have to be connected in 2 spots, White Rook.
Well, yeah, but that didn't. Okay.
Are you at least picking up the sound? I've been reading lips from my position, and it seems that Jerry has been admitting to his past crimes.
I've been. No. I don't know. Again, the speakers in here. I don't know who was. I don't know if it was like, if it was like Orange Bishop that ran this van last time, but they rewired everything. There was a VCR in here.
White Knight, could we please switch to channel 3?
Switching to channel 3. It's not about you, White Rook.
It feels a lot personal.
What's going on?
You know exactly what's going on. This is a revenge thing, isn't it?
I think so.
You think so? You're the one doing it.
Well, yeah, but I don't think out my plans.
You don't think out your plan. You put the most inept person in the van.
Yeah.
Guys, that's mean. I can change the channels too, so I'm not that inept.
Wait,
I
Rook,
know
could you-
it goes over 2.
Wait, Rook,
It goes
please.
from 1 to 3.
Talking about a
You just
different
turn them-
van, White Rook.
Okay.
Go to 4.
Could you please return to channel 1,
No.
White Rook?
Don't worry about Orange Knight. Just go to channel. Go to the channel that's 2 channels more higher than the one we're on now.
All right.
Okay.
Look, I just can't
Guys,
help.
2 more is channel 3. I know I can count too. I don't know chords good. I'm not an AV guy, but I can count.
You know what?
Okay.
Fine. You can stay, White Rook. It's fine. You know what? No secrets.
You took the keys, so I have to stay anyway. So I'm just gonna see if I can.
White Knight, I'm just going to speak candidly. I am concerned that you are making choices based upon a certain bitterness to me for something that I think we both know what I am talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
White Knight, if I could.
Carry on.
You're Orange Knight. Sorry, Orange Knight.
My God, you don't even have. I'm Orange Knight.
It doesn't matter. Well, the point
It
is.
does matter.
Well-
It matters a lot.
I know one
Those
of you
names
is
are
one
important
and
to
one of
the
you is the other. Is Orange? So the point was Orange Knight. Orange, right? Okay.
Yes, I am Orange Knight.
Okay. The point is, it sounds like you're coming from like a distrustful place. Have you been? This might seem broad, but have you been hurt?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, in some way we all have at some point. It's how we.
Not like this, White Rook. You don't even know. I'm playing Ivy League pain right now. All right. You don't know
Okay,
what
well,
I'm dealing with.
let's see. Comparing pain sort of belittles the pain of others, and really each person processes their pain.
Why don't you ask White Knight about my pain?
I
Go
thought I
ahead,
was-
ask her about it.
I thought I was talking to White Knight.
No, I am Orange Knight. I am Orange Knight.
Okay.
Ask White Knight about it. She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, that seems like deflection, like at best.
Can I explain why
Go
Orange Knight?
ahead, Orange Knight. Oh, wait, White
No,
Knight.
I'm asking myself this question.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I explain why Orange Knight
Yeah.
is being a passive-aggressive little bitch?
Well, see,
You know, you could go to a separate channel if you want to have a monologue.
I was
so
gonna-
I don't have to hear your inner thoughts, White Knight.
Okay.
was
White
gonna s-
Rook, go to channel 1.
Well, no,
okay. Yeah.
Can you explain
Well, I was
why
gonna say,
Orange Knight is being a passive-aggressive little bitch?
I was gonna say that hurt speak doesn't help anybody. So it's like now it feels like you're putting up a wall between you.
Thank you. I switched
Why
over
are
to your
you on-
channel, White
okay,
Rook. I
okay.
appreciate that. She is putting up some real boundaries here, and that's actually been the essence of this whole problem.
Okay. Orange Knight. Wait, I thought I was talking.
I'm Orange Knight.
Oh, okay. Why?
You know, truth be told, White Rook,
Yeah.
there have been times, really wonderful, warm summer nights, when White Rook, you would have seen Orange Knight and White Knight as one, blended,
Yeah.
heaving, sweating,
Oh.
one night.
Okay.
That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
One night
I
with
thought-
many limbs,
Okay.
2 tongues, and 1 heart.
It's true, White Rook. You know the color of the sauce on In-N-Out burgers?
Isn't that just like Thousand Island or?
Yeah, it was like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, are you
It was like Thousand Island Night.
Okay. Comparing what happened in Jamaica to a condiment? Is that what you're comparing?
Some people's frames of references need to be basic so that they can translate to others that may not have the same reference points So it's just, I get it.
Yeah, you act like you're the only one with insecure attachment issues, Orange Knight.
Well, that's progress for you to say that. Yes, we both have insecure.
No, I was saying White Rook obviously has some experience with this.
Oh,
They're talking about
so
it.
you're still denying that you have attachment issues. You don't remember what you screamed to me. I will never love like this again. That's what you said to me. In the midst of passion. I'm right here. You can still love me.
I thought I was on a different channel.
What?
Okay. Hey, whose turn is this?
You clearly just moved.
No, I touched it and I changed my mind. It went nowhere. It stayed in the...
These are league rules.
No, these are just, I didn't even lift it. It stayed there. I thought...
Fine, fine. Take your mulligan. That's fine.
No, it's not. It's not a...
Competitors, is there a question or concern?
No.
Pretty sure you touched the piece you moved. It's
tou-
okay.
It's surrounded by... It couldn't go anywhere. So it's where it was.
He is playing the Kizovsky defense.
You don't have to say that. She might not have known that. Thanks. I know you knew that. I know. I
did
need to
know
snap.
that.
I didn't need to snap at him
It's
like
okay.
that. I'm just...
Hey, I agreed to this form of therapy as well, babe. It's okay. I just wanted to say you should start with the vision.
Oh, okay. 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 Okay, sure. None of my ideas are good enough. I can't try to work on clearing out the night so that I can castle it. I have to start with
This is classic openings.
Competitors, I just wanted to bring a pleasant update. As you can see on table 6, the Johansons have made some real progress. They are holding hands while they play. I hold high hopes for the two of you as well.
Thank you. Same.
Johansson. So who gives a shit about...
I mean, they've picked an opening.
The Johansons, their problem, from what I heard when we were all at pairings, was they couldn't choose like restaurants. So Johansons didn't have far to go. So don't give me Johansons are holding hands and we should be on. Fuck that. No. No, it's not. See,
No, it is.
no, when you say it's fine, I know it's not fine, especially when you say it. Oh, okay, cool.
So it's a chess opening. Basically, the first 5 moves
Whoa, hey.
should be the same, no matter what.
This is unnecessarily aggressive. Do I see? But the same. You said it yourself. The same 5. I get it. I got 5 things that I can choose from. So can I not? Can I not just choose for myself? Can I not just choose? What the?
I'm sensing some real progress here.
Yeah.
You two should be proud. Keep it up.
Thank you.
You haven't moved yet.
No.
What do you think that means?
That I am very particular in how I live my...
Cassandra,
Yes.
do you think you could tell your husband what that means?
Yeah.
I don't...
I think it means that you would rather stay stuck in the problem rather than picking a path to move forward.
That's insightful, Cassandra. Thank you for that.
Thank you. I personally would move Bishop to C4.
Do you see what she's doing?
It's an excellent move.
Mm.
I sense anger. I'll leave you to it.
Check on the fucking Johanssons. Now if I move the bishop, it's like I'm doing it because you told me to. So now you've eliminated an option. Because I can't now. I can't do that now.
Would it help you if I didn't come up with that, but Bobby Fischer did?
Wow.
That's where it literally fucking came from?
Okay, that language is not necessary. We're trying to get through our problems through an ancient Indian board game, and it's... And I mean, like, actually, it does... I think it originated...
You feel right. It feels right.
Yeah.
Hey, look at us. We're on the same team again. We're pretty sure chess originated from India.
Yeah.
Just an update. The Johanssons have regressed a bit, as you can see over at the table. No longer holding hands. You can see the tightness in Mr. Johansson's fist and the bulging tendons in his neck.
At least they made it to the middle game.
Okay, I don't need more comparisons. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
How does
Knight.
that feel?
It's frustrating as fuck. Just take there's my knight there.
I appreciate your strong language.
No, I don't normally talk like this, but you guys are. It feels like you're teaming up on me. I don't like this.
And how does it feel?
Oh, don't you ask me again how it feels.
I'll leave you to it.
They never actually say anything. They just ask you to answer your own questions, and it's just.
Well, yeah.
I still don't know why I agreed to chess therapy.
They can't do our
Couples
homework
chess
for
therapy.
us.
We're paying them money. I could pay my friend to listen to me. We'll go have wings. It's cheaper.
Aren't your friends a little sick of hearing about your marriage problems? I'm gonna move the knight now.
Oh, what happened? What happened to bishops? I thought bishops were the answer.
It's a 4-knight game now.
Son of a bitch. It was a pawn. It's not that big. It's not that big a deal.
It is.
Okay. I hate your mother.
I know. That's fine. And whoever wins, that will determine whose house we go to for Christmas. That's fine. I get it. Don't have to sit.
I'm sensing some real passion here. That's good. Would you like me to sing a love song behind you while you play?
I mean, you got that fucking loot.
I'm happy to bring the loot out.
I saw it when we came in. It's
Appreciate the loot.
You two keep playing.
it's like whatever. I don't know whoever's gun or whatever. Like, if there's a loot in the room, it's gonna get fucking played by the end of the night.
Yeah. That's what I've always heard.
I'll make love to you like you want me to,
It's your move.
and I'll hold
didn't-
you tight.
What did you?
Oh,
Baby, all through the night I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me
I mean,
to.
you haven't truly enjoyed.
Oh, girl.
like 90s R&B until you've heard it on the loop.
I've been hurting so bad.
I agree.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But
Girl, where
it
have you
seems
gone?
Right
I didn't say what you thought I
I'm
said.
pretty sure it's how Boys to Men was meant to be.
yeah.
I want to make love to you, like you want me to.
But it sounds like we're like hearing it at a Renaissance festival.
Oh,
So it's just
I'll make love to you,
Honestly,
like
this
you
feels like
want
progress.
me to. And I
well, I
want you
mean,
tight,
like common enemies are usually
all through
the way
night. I'll
most-
make love to you,
sadly the way most couples
like
get
you
through.
want me to.
So if we just
And
don't
I
think
will
about
not let go
each other and
till
hate
you tell me
someone
to.
else externally, then that's why he's son of a bitch.
No, girl.
That's why we paid him.
All right.
Oh, no, girl. I will not let go, girl.
Wouldn't think that he'd be able to hit a note like that.
I will not let
Okay.
go.
Okay.
I'll make love to you. You want me
That's
to.
fair.
Dumb.
Well, Miss Furman, I did it. I made the biggest robot I could. And it's a real robot, too. There's real circuits and wires. And it's a bad one, too. It's got a buzzsaw for a right arm and
Oh.
for the left arm. It's got a big fire extinguisher, but not like to put out fires, just to spray people with it.
Oh my.
Just to humiliate them.
So intricate.
Yeah.
Oh.
And its feet. Did
Uh-huh.
you notice its feet?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah.
Switchblades.
Oh.
They just chut. Just cut people down.
Quick cue. Quick little question.
Uh-huh.
What'd you make this for, buddy?
Well, for you?
In what way, buddy?
Fine, I made it for my mom. Because she won't even take my calls anymore. I was gonna, it's awful. I don't even want to say it. I was gonna take this remote control and I was gonna turn it on and I was gonna send it to the pickleball courts. And I just wanted it to stomp her and then take its switchblade and just hack at her after she was dead.
I just listen to the messages. They're getting crazier and crazier every time. Last time it was just a bunch of whirring, like it was hydraulics and gears. And he was just shouting in the background, "How do you like that? How do you like?" I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was a butt dial or if that was like they meant to do that, like it was a threat or something.
Margie, we're in the middle of the fifth set here.
I know that.
Obviously, our opponents are not liking the fact that you're just checking your
I'm-
voicemail in the middle of it.
I'm on my fifth prerogative stoppage of play. I've got 7 of them. Don't read a rule book. You won't find it there.
The hell is that?
Okay.
Oh! What? Oh!
Oh yeah, that's what that is.
You know what? Oh! Look out, Margie! Get behind me! Margie! I need that extension cord over there. Plug it into the wall and give me the other half of it.
All right, hold on. You
Oh,
don't have to yell
God.
about it.
What manner in heaven is this? Margie, hurry!
Do you need the 3-prong one or the 2?
The 3-prong one, Margie! The 3-prong one! I need all the juice I can get!
All right, are you gonna need? Do you need the extra ones, like an extension cord
I
at the
know
end, or
this
like
is you,
a
Hitler.
power strip? Where you just
I never
one is-
believed you were dead. Hanging out in South America, I always knew it.
There you go.
Well, you know what, Hitler?
All right.
This is your time to die. Just gotta get up on this leg. Gah! 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 Aha! Just as I suspected, this robot's complete, including a robotic scrotum!
Gerald! You fell off the robot's groin. Yeah? Oh.
We're gonna have to forfeit.
Well, that's just great, Gerald. Why didn't you think about the set while you were up there fiddling around with Hitler's robot junk?
Oh, Margie. Oh, if you didn't have such a backhand, I would never be your partner.
Well, that's nice. That's real nice. I thought I had a... Oh, fine, just die then. Just like you, Gerald. Just leaving work unfinished. I don't even think that was Hitler's robot. I hope you can hear that! I hope you can hear that! I don't know which way you're going.
All right, we're here for some stretches. Oh my God!
It's...
I can't be around this. The feds have been looking for me. You're gonna have to stretch yourself from here on out.
All right, I'll do it. You scared that nice fugitive, Gerald, with your death rattles.
Oh, no.
Selfish. Oh, cry about it. You're gonna lose this match just like you lost the... Wait, no, I guess you were on the right side. All right.
And that's our show! Woo! Thank you to our vast audience here and there. Thank you, Nikisha.
Thank you.
And what's up next?
Oh, well, we gotta get the hell off the stage so we can get... I don't usually do this. It's AJ DeMello and friends doing comedy that they don't normally do in their regular sets. So weird, different sort of stuff. Stick around for it. You guys can, or you don't have to. You guys do, because what else are you going to do? What else is on? I got to go turn music on and turn lights off. So...
Nice.
We're going to slowly make our way.
Oh, no. You make it awkward when you do
this
that. Oh,
center
no.
aisle. Going down the center aisle like an empty Soul Train episode.
Thank you, guys. That was Regular Exclusive Blend. And like the wonderfully handsome young man on stage just said, we do have another show coming up in, well, longer than it should because we ran long, but you're not complaining because that's good stuff. I don't usually do this. Coming up with AJ DeMello and friends, as soon as I can like change the screen so it says I don't usually do this, and then put it on your screen. There you go. There's going to be a timer. It's going to look more professional than that. So stick around. Show will begin in, let's say, 10 minutes or so. Woo! Thanks for hanging out. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events to see everything that we do. Some of it's like this. Some of it's different. See you guys in about 10.
Scrotum thing made sense if you were here.
Yes. It all connects.
I don't just default to scrotum.
I don't know why you're not there. I give you my love that you don't have. So what is right and what is wrong? Just give me a sign. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more.
could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you're sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever, where every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. I don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby. I don't wanna miss a thing, even when I dream of you. Sweetest dreams will never do, I'd still miss you, baby. I don't wanna miss a thing. Lying close to you and feeling your heart beating, and I'm wondering what you're thinking, wondering if it's me you're seeing. I kiss your eyes, thank God we're together. I wanna stay with you in this moment forever. I don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby. I don't wanna miss a thing, even when I dream of you. Sweetest dreams will never do, I still miss you, baby. I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna miss one smile, I don't wanna miss one kiss. I just wanna stay with you, right here with you, just like this. I just wanna hold you close, feel your heart so close to mine, and I'd stay here in this moment for the rest of time. Yeah, yeah. Don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I'd miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, sweetest dreams will never do, I'd still miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing. I'd still miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, those paperwood cutouts. Think no feeling, no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit.
Have so many relations in this life. Only one or two will care. You go through all the pain and strife. Turn your back and they gone so fast. And they gone so fast, baby. So hold on to the ones who really care. In the end, I'll be the only one there. When you get old, start losing your hair. Can you tell me who will still care? Can you tell me who will still care? Yeah. Bop, bop, ba-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Ooh, ooh, ah-doo, bop. Bop, ba-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Bop, bop, ba-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Ooh, ooh, ah-doo, bop. Bop, ba-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. In-a-doo, bop, they gone. Plant a seed, plant a flower, plant a rose. You can plant any of those. Keep planting and find out which one grows. The secret no one knows. It's a secret no one knows. Bop, bop-a-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Ooh, ooh, ah-doo, bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Bop, bop-a-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Ooh, ooh, ah-doo, bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. In-a-doo, bop, they gone. Can you tell me? No, you can't, 'cause you just don't know. Can you tell me? You say you can, but you just don't know. Can you tell me? Which flowers are gonna grow? Is it gonna be a daisy or a rose? Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum, bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Ooh, ooh, ah-doo, bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Ooh, ooh, ah-doo, bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Wah, wah, wah-doo, bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo, bop. Wah, wah, wah-doo, bop. Bop-a-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to I Don't Usually Do This, a comedy show where comedians tell jokes they don't usually do. Please give a big... Actually, I'm sorry. Quickly, please silence your cell phones before the show gets started. We don't want any interruptions. Now, please give a big warm welcome to the very funny, your host, AJ DeMello.
Hello? Okay, we're starting out great tonight. Give yourself a round of applause for coming out and supporting live comedy, huh? All right. So I was sober up until last night. I was sober for about 2 weeks, and I was like, I'm supposed to play a waffle tomorrow, so I'm going to smoke a lot of weed, and I'm going to drink tonight, you know? So that's how this is going to go. This is a show where... we kind of leave it open for comedians to get really creative, you know? So maybe their silliest, darkest, dumbest, out there jokes. Maybe there'll be a waffle. Maybe there'll be some kind of different kind of thing, you know? Maybe I just wanted to have a little avenue for something a little extra, something different, you know what I'm saying? But before we start the show, I would like everyone to raise their arm for me, with their hand for a second, if you would please. And you don't have to repeat after me, but at the very end, I need you to repeat after me, okay? All right, so this is how it's going to go. You do solemnly swear to not think too hard throughout this show and laugh to whatever you think is actually funny. Say I do, if you agree. All right, give yourself a round of applause. All right. Don't take anything fucking serious. I actually messed up the other night, guys. I fell asleep in the middle of my prayers. I was praying to Jesus. Woke up the next morning like, damn, I left him hanging like the Jews did. Nailed it, right? Yeah, get ready for more of that stuff tonight. You know, this pandemic, it almost made us like scientists in a way. We just had so much more, you know, time to ourselves. You're just experimenting and you learn things about yourself, you know? Like, I don't know if it's the aerodynamics of it, but I'm pretty sure if you turn your hat backwards, you can jerk off faster. Pretty sure. So, porn, let's get into it. Now, one thing I finally realized about porn after all these years, you know that phrase that the girls keep using over and over? It's like, do these chicks just not care that the phrase, oh yeah, is copyrighted by the Kool-Aid Man? Like, stop stealing his shit, you know? It's a copyright. Fuck. I'm a stoner. You guys smoke weed? You guys some stoners here? I'm a stoner, but like a huge stoner. Especially over the holidays. Like, I got so high on Thanksgiving that at one point I rubbed the gravy dish like a lamp and wished for a better family. Still wishing, you know? You gotta keep that dream alive. That's where we get to the silly stuff. I've been smoking so much weed, I've been having to eat more bananas. Because I guess they slow your heart rate down. Thing is, I have an irregular heartbeat, but I still drink a lot of coffee, smoke lots of weed. Both of those speed up the heartbeat, you know? So I got to be careful. I use a banana like someone with a peanut allergy uses an EpiPen. So please, if you ever see me out of breath, fumbling a banana, just stab me with it, okay? We're going to be okay, I promise. You know, sometimes you get something, somebody says something to you in life, it kind of sticks with you. You know, maybe even you try to emulate it a little bit. Like I remember my first real high school party. I remember asking this guy, I was like, hey, do you ever drink beer out of a glass? And he was like, I like to drink it out of a can. Makes me feel like who I really am. And I was like, wow, that's so cool, So I tried to apply it to my life, Like I was at a barbecue one time. This guy went to hand me a cooked hot dog off the grill. I was like, I like to eat it cold out of the package, Makes me feel like who I really am. I don't know what that joke means, but it's a fucking joke. So, OnlyFans, how about it, guys? You guys into it? It's 2022. I finally subscribed to a couple OnlyFans pages, but I realized I had a problem, where I could no longer suffer from the illusion that these girls are into me, which is why I scream liar when I come. It's probably no surprise. I was an accident. How you doing? My dad found out my mom was pregnant when the police called saying they tested her blood at the station where cocaine and a baby came up in the results. My dad was quick, though. He's like, hey, they told me there was no babies in this cocaine. What the fuck? So I'm dressed as a waffle. I'm representing some waffles tonight. I just feel like they need some more representation. There's a lot of loss of respect, Has anybody been to a Denny's recently? Hey, have you ordered a waffle? Let me fucking educate you on what's going on. So Denny's has canceled the waffle. Yes. Yeah. It's a true thing. And I asked them why. And they said, well, they just didn't want to do it anymore. Like that was the reasoning, And it was fucked up because as I was ordering like a pancake because I had to, the song came on over the radio. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It was fucked up, Can I ask you a question? Do you prefer waffles or pancakes? Well, it's got to be one preference, one or the other, right? Waffles? Well, here's the thing. It should be waffles, but I wouldn't be mad if somebody said French toast, Because French toast is heavy. You could hurt a person with a proper piece of French toast, But pancakes, like waffles, they can retain the love that you put into them, They can give that syrup a hug. They got the cubbies, The pancakes, they let it fall to the side like a hot mess. They have commitment issues, Look, pancakes are flat. Syrup just shoots across its top like someone that doesn't love you. But waffles are wholesome, They have a heart. They went to Jared. I don't know. They fucking... Point is, waffles you can actually take home to fucking grandma and grandpa, They got some denseness to them, That's why pancakes are shaped like a Frisbee. You want to throw them as far away from me as you fucking can, They're not meant to last, They get soggy in cold weather. They're bullshit. I don't have a whole night to get into it on this, okay? I'm just going to do a couple more jokes, and we're going to get out of here. Here's the thing. Dating a comedian can be really weird. Only when you guys find out about it and then start asking us, oh, you two must crack each other up all the time, It's like, oh yeah, even in the bedroom, we're like the Three Stooges. When I nut in her face, she goes, nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Hey, my name's AJ DeMello. Thank you guys very much. That's been my opening set. I trust you will know that waffles are better than pancakes and French toast going forward, but come back for another show. You might get some more education, okay? But we got to have some more time for the other comics. You guys ready for your next comedian? Are you guys ready for your next comedian? All right, your next comedian coming up. Very good friend of mine. Start clapping your hands right now. Start clapping your hands right now for Mr. Jake Risley, everybody.
What's up, guys? How we doing? Hello. Let me put that there. I don't usually do this, but here we go. I lost a family dog during the 2020 panorama. It was kind of a rough time losing a family dog. I remember the day that we had to, send her to the vet. I was at my parents' house, and I leave, as they leave with the dog. And I remember just before I go, I'm hugging my mother. She's hugging me. We're holding each other very tightly, and she whispers in my ear. She says, "Jakey, you have such a soft heart." And I'm crying, and she's crying, and she said that to me, and all I could say back to her was, I know, it's so gay. So it was about 3 days before I was invited back to the house. And at this point, I'm in the living room, and I'm discussing a card that was sitting on the coffee table with both of my parents. And the card, on the front of it, it had a paw print on it. And it said, "From Paris," which is the name of my dog. Yeah, and I see this card, and I asked my mom, I go, "Hey, that paw print on the card there, did they get that before or after?" I don't usually do this. Okay? That's pretty bad. I opened the card, and on the inside of the card is a note, and it says, "Thank you so much for all of the treats that you gave me, for the walks that we went on. Thank you so much for all of the cuddles. I loved you so much, and I will miss you forever. I love you. Love, Paris." And I think and express audibly to my parents, "Are you telling me this bitch could read and write this whole time?" I don't usually do this. This isn't my normal. This is the stuff that I think is silly, and I'm like, we shouldn't share that out loud. Which brings me to my next joke. Do you guys think it's kind of fucked up that Aunt Jemima is publicly traded? You think it's just a little bit? I don't usually do this. It's pretty bad. I have a joke I've been told not to do a bunch of times, like by so many comedians, like, please stop doing that one. So here we go. I'm engaged. I've been with my fiance about 2 years now, and we still laugh at each other's farts. There's couples. So you guys fart in front of each other? Well, that's a mark of love, man. I remember when I was telling this joke before, a woman from the audience goes, she won't think that's funny forever. And I'm like, that's true, Mom, but let's get into this. I go, "You've been married 30 years, right?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Did you think it was funny when he farted when you got together?" She goes, "Of course I did." I go, "Well, I kind of proved my point, didn't you?" Because they've been married for 30 years. Look, I don't usually do this joke. We like to play a game now. It's called What's It Gonna Sound Like, where I get one ready to go, and I go, "Hey, Kate." And then she guesses. But because I'm a good partner, I tone it for her, you know? Because I was a brass player. I used to play the trumpet. I got a good... That's stupid, isn't it? I used to talk like that she wouldn't fart in front of me. Because initially she wouldn't fart in front of me, and I was not cool with that. I needed her to fart in front of me. Okay? Because, look, everybody poops. Okay? That's a human trait. And I have no issue fucking a robot. But I won't marry one. Thank you guys so much. I've been Jake Risley. I don't usually do this. Let's get your host back up here, AJ DeMello.
Hey, keep it going for Jake Risley, everybody. You guys ready for more show? You guys ready for your next comedian? You guys ready for your next fucking comedian? All right. All right, next comedian came up. Very good friend of mine. Very funny. Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now for the very funny Miriam Musa, everybody.
Hey guys, I was fully prepared to do anal on this show. No, I do usually do anal on the shows. Thank you. So my name is Miriam. It's a grandma name, and it makes sex weird a little bit. Because the guy will be like, "Do you like that, Miriam?" And I just have to be like, "I beg your pardon. Where's my shawl?" I feel a draft. Actually, keep doing that. You might find a hard candy in a hot crevice. I do usually do that joke. I do. It's funny. No. I used to be Muslim, but when I got to college, I just like immediately made a BLT and never looked back. Worth it. Okay. I'm a free-range Muslim now, so that's cool. I wasn't going to get into heaven anyways, probably, because I love sex. I always have, ever since I was a kid, so. That's actually like the first joke I ever wrote, and I was like, I'm going to drop out of community college and pursue this full-time. One time my dad actually caught me watching porn, and he reacted like what any dad would react like. He was like, "Here you are, watching jacking it off. And before you know it, the FBI will be here." And I got really scared. Like, I lost sleep, and I watched porn in shorter bursts of time after that. But then I had to ask, like, is that what our resources are going to? Like, every time a kid's jacking it off, like, the FBI is going to come out just because I'm watching Lois Griffin's titties right now? I fucked that up, but you guys got it. My dad, if he's from Iran, he's very traditional, like to the point where when I turned 15, he tried to arrange my marriage. I'm here to heal. Thank you. But he also like didn't know that much about me, so I always try to always think like, how do you try to describe me to the guy? You know, he's like, I don't know, she's like fucking like this tall, potty trained, she's got all her shots. And the guy, my now husband, he's like, whoa, triple threat. We'll take her. But thankfully, my mom, she fought for me, you know, for my right to choose. And I'll never forgive her for cock blocking me like that, you know. It's kind of fucked up. I did get to choose. I'm dating a local amateur comedian. Thank you. It's actually how I got on the show. Sleeping my way up to the middle. My boyfriend, he never takes me out to eat. He'll just text me sometimes like, do you want to go to Denny's? It's AJ. No, I'm just kidding. It's not AJ. I was like, fuck, he did a Denny's thing, so I gotta do my Denny's thing. Anyways, he's like, do you want to go to Denny's? I'll be like, baby, what's the occasion? And he'll be like, don't worry about it. Just come pick me up. Like, what are you talking about? And also, he never makes me come. I'm sorry, but the only way he can do it is if he goes down on me for 30 minutes. And if he talks at all, the 30 minutes starts over. I miss him. My mom, she's German. She's very frugal. Like, I literally thought we were poor growing up, but she was just like saving for her retirement, and it's kind of fucked up. Like, I was relating. Anyways. So then also in high school, I had an eating disorder. I was bulimic, and then my therapist made me tell her, and my mom didn't react well. You know, like any parent, it would break their heart. She was like, "My daughter wasting food." Thanks. Thank you. Glad we could laugh about that now. And she always tried to get me the discounted children's haircut at Supercuts, you know, for kids 10 and under, which was cool for a little bit. But then when I got to high school, like, I was sitting there sexting in the lobby with like acne all over my tits, and she was like, "Yep, she'll be 8 next winter. Mommy's little girl." My mom doesn't believe in doctors. Like, she believes in like alternative medicine, but not like jojoba oil. Like, she like believes, it's like, okay, she thinks pee, okay, is a powerful medicine, and I don't know where she got this idea, but I think that's how she met my dad. I don't know. Okay. And when I was in middle school, I had this wart on my wrist, and like, I was really embarrassed about it, so I really want to get it removed, you know. And she told me to just pee on it. And I did. I pissed on my wrist for 2 weeks, okay? And it didn't get smaller. So I was like, "Mom, can we please go to like a medical doctor so that he can pee on it? Because like, this is like, it's like so embarrassing." Okay, I'm sorry. This is just a train wreck, but okay. Okay. So I went to the physical therapist, and okay, so my mom moved to Germany. She moved back. She was like, "Fuck this, I'll move back to Germany." So I do need an emergency contact. We'll talk about it after the show. But I went to visit her. And they have universal health care, and I just got to like go to the physical therapist. It was pretty fucking cool. And because my hip was hurting, and the only weird thing is that he made me take my pants off before I did any of the stretches. And I wasn't prepared to do that, so I was wearing like kind of like a rowdy ass thong that day. And but thankfully he was able to tell immediately what was wrong with me. He was like, "Look, you have scoliosis, you're overcompensating with your left hip, and then one of your labia is like way longer than the other." He's like, "It's like throwing off like your whole balance." And I was like, "Oh no, doc, by how much?" And he's like, "I don't know, like a centimeter." And I was like, "What is that in Fahrenheit? Because I'm not even from here. I shouldn't even be here." I'm on my period, thank you. The other day, I went to change my tampon, and there was 2 strings right next to each other. I was like, okay. It's never happened to me, but okay. And then I had to pull them out like this, and then they were just like dangling there. And then I had to be like, the harvest was plentiful this season, but the laborers were few. It's a quote from the Bible. Thank you. I have more, but I'm going to spare you. Thank you so much. You guys have been really cool. Clap it up for AJ. Woo!
Hey, keep it going for Mariam Musabi, everybody. Hell yeah. You guys ready for more show? I said, "You guys ready for some more show? Are you guys ready?" All right, your next act coming up, he's going to be doing something a little different, and that's what this point of this show is, a little bit. You know, we've been having some comedians. I dress as a waffle. We did some weird kind of jokes. He's going to do something that might not just be particularly stand-up. He's going to get maybe a little out there for you. He's going to do a little different something. Are you guys ready for that? Are you guys fucking ready?
some shit like it's a false memory, some bullshit like that. It's not some bullshit like that. In fact, it's actually not at all that. Because I think it would actually be really fucking cool if it was real, you know? What if the Bernstein Bears were called the Bernstein Bears? What if the truth was out there and C-3PO didn't have a silver leg, he had a gold leg? Anyways, I'm telling you, I swear to God, it's a Mandela effect. It was not a driveway when I got there. It's a Mandela effect. We're going to be playing a game. It's a little interactive poll. Mandela or Shamdela. Go to my Instagram profile. Do whatever the fuck you want. Vote on the Mandela effects. Pull out your phones. Vote. Please don't follow me. Only vote me. It's very hot up here. I'm forgetting the words I'm supposed to say. But here's the thing is, I don't give a shit about what Wikipedia or Google says. Alright? What is a Mandela effect? First of all, it is what it is. Is what it is. Some people will say Mandela effect is alternate timelines from like the Large Hadron Colliders. I don't know. Maybe it's aliens. They abduct us, bring it back different timeline. Who cares? Could be the Queen, right? Lizard people, that's always something. Could be the Queen is a lizard, or it could be that the Queen is a lizard. Y2K, sure, why not? Alternate timeline world ended, sure, why not? But a lot of people forget. What's another thing that could have happened? Ancient Aztecs? Aliens? Ancient Mayan aliens? Folks, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this means for all of us, but I know it means one thing. If there's ancient Aztec aliens, and I guess the Democrats are going to have to really court the Latino vote this year. That's right, so Lucas, you penis stinky. Politics corner. No spin. Gotta get those Mexicans. 9/11, not sure how it works into the Mandela effect, but you know when you're in that territory, it comes into play whether you like it or not. Could be a simulation. Why not? I'll tell you some shit it's not, though. Some shit the Mandela effect is not because I used to smoke K2. All right? It is not because I forget shit because I went, oh, what if I smoke the dick pills too? It's bullshit. It's not. I'm not gaslighting myself. Anybody. I'm not gaslighting myself. You're gaslighting me. It's not because when I, knew all this shit, I was a little kid who doesn't know shit, and you forget stuff and you spell Bernstein, Beardstein. It's not like Bigfoot. The Mandela effect is not Bigfoot for guys who don't ever wear socks with their shoes. All right, it's not like aliens for guys who with big basketball shorts and that's the only shorts. It's not for guys who name their bong and then argue with you. Actually, Nelson Mandela was never the president of South Africa. South Africa, that's a region. That's not a country. Me personally, my name is Lucas, you penis stinky. We all know that. And I just want you to know who I am. My name is Lucas, you penis stinky. I used to run cross country. I was top 60% in my school. I say used to be top 60% because pretty much I was running cross country, and my girlfriend Marsha Tran pretty much practically cheated on me. But she told me I was her first boyfriend ever, and turns out she had a boyfriend in 5th grade, so pretty much cheated on me. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Mandela effect, crazy shit. So we're at the game portion. I don't know how we got there. We did a lot of tech stuff, but we made it through, folks. We really made it through. Yep. I thought there was something else I was supposed to say there, but you know what? Guess what? Here's the results of the poll. I know a lot of you guys tuned, and I know a lot of you guys... We got one vote. That's fine. We got one... That's okay. Somebody pulled out their phone during the set. That's fine. So 100% of the people who voted, one person said, actually, Nelson Mandela died in 1985 in prison, not 2015. Now, that is incorrect. Turns out Tom Hanks played Morgan Freeman playing Nelson Mandela. In 2015 was when the biopic came out. Actually, Nelson Mandela, he was never president of South Africa because South Africa is not a country, it's a region. As we all talked about earlier. There we go. On top of that, the Queen ended apartheid. Don't we remember that? R.I.P. Another question, another poll. Bernstein or Bernstein Bears? A lot of votes. 4 people on this one. I guess it picked up. I thought it was Bernstein, personally, because I want it to be more Jewish. I'm inclusive. That's fine. Now this one, here's a Mandela effect. What happened? What happened? You know, we thought you had like so much potential. Everybody's like, wow, you know, there they are. They're such a smart kid. They're gonna run for president one day. You know, your grandfather was telling us, you know, she makes everybody so happy, or he's so smart. And then, you know, everybody was like, depending on you. And what happened? What happened, guys? Maybe you should just settle. Anyways, who cares? That's a Mandela effect. Try harder in life. Really? Looney Tunes. Spelled not O-O-N, not cartoons. Looney Tunes. There you go. 60% tunes, 40% tunes, 10 votes. Pretty much that's how I lived college. All right. This one's pretty nice. A lot of people thought that, Waylon Smithers from The Simpsons was originally black, right? First season. Originally, the skin color, 312 people voted. Smithers was black originally. That is true. Originally, in the first season, Waylon Smithers was African American. But here's a Mandela effect. Don't you remember somebody else wasn't Bart Simpson black in the original timeline? I don't know.
Bring that one back from the top.
Maybe this is crazy, but I remember it. It's just me. And I was like, oh, I'm crazy, right? But then I was in Tahoe for a friend's wedding, and I saw this. Black Bart Avenue. I was like, there's no way. Black Bart Simpson from The Simpsons? I'm imagining things. But guess what? There's a whole neighborhood called Black Bart neighborhood. And in fact, Bart Simpson, the Bart Simpson I know, would call it the hood. All right, pretty bad. Jeremy Renner, Mandela effect. Who? Jeremy Renner, who? Addison Rae. I looked her up. I don't know. Who? I don't know who this is. I've looked it up. No clue who it is. Fruit of the Loom. Cornucopia. I remember that. Some people don't remember it. She used to want me. And I feel like it has to be a Mandela effect, right? It has to have been a Mandela effect because she said forever. And that must have been a different timeline. My mom and dad used to love each other. Where's that timeline at? According to my mom, that timeline never existed. And I don't know where the rest of this was going. I finished this about 40 minutes ago, but guess what we've all learned tonight? Marriage is hard. All right, guys. You have a wonderful night. Yep.
Keep it going for Toby, everybody. Hell yeah. I'm just glad he didn't get shocked up here, you know. Hell yeah. One more. Let's give it up one more time for fucking Toby. Holy shit. He even brought a TV dinner tray up here. It's fucking crazy. I wanted to do one little crowd participation thing with you guys before we bring up the next comic. You guys ready for that? You guys a little participation? You guys ready? I need your participation though. You guys down? Can I get it? Are you guys down? Okay. When I say jelly, you say bean. Jelly. Bean. Jelly. Bean. When I say fuck, you say me. Fuck. Bean. I believe that's called consent. I'll be in the back. We're going to keep this show moving. Next comedian coming up here. He's one of my favorites. He's hilarious. Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now for the very funny Ted. Everybody.
That's all right. AJ, you guys just agreed to fuck a waffle. So, listen, AJ invited me to do the show, came out here from San Jose. He's like, hey, you got to do something that you don't normally do. All right. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do, AJ? He's like, you should talk about your hot sister. All right. Now listen. All right. I'm not saying, I sort of am. I'm not saying that my sister's hot. I'm not allowed to go there. But here's the deal. She's very hot. Like, that's a fact. Okay? Like, I understand symmetry and I understand mathematics to an extent. And, like, her face is symmetrical. Okay? And I'm not saying that I'm attracted to my... Listen, I'm not, like, this whole tattoo it's an act. I'm a fucking normal dude. All right? My comedy is clean, dude. My comedy hero, Jerry Seinfeld. All right? Like, I like doing clean stuff. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to, you know, come all the way from San Jose to say this disgusting shit, but you know, she's hot as shit. I don't know what to fucking. No, here's the thing. All right, the truth is very convoluted nowadays, right? You know, like social media has like convoluted the truth. Can we all like, you know, like agree with this? You know, like it's hard to figure out like what is actually real and what is actually just bullshit. And you know what? I'm going to go a different route. Okay. I'm going to use social media to find the facts. Okay. I'm going to dedicate my life to finding the truth. All right. And so what I'm going to use social media for is, looking at pictures of my sister because she just went to Hawaii. All right. And she went snorkeling. Okay. And yes, I'm glad she had a good time. All right. You guys want to know how this all happened? All right. And honestly, I do this bit a good amount. Okay. I'm really trying to figure out how to make it work. All right. Here's the thing. Here's how it all went down. All right. I used to live with her. Okay. Because we're in the same family. And one day I was working out at this club. Okay. And it was like this upstairs workout room. Okay. And it was where a lot of old people worked out. All right. And I was looking over the pool, and in the distance, there was this good looking girl. All right. It was very far. No, it's not going where you think it is. All right. So seriously, like it's not, there's no tricks here. All right. I'm just telling a story. All right. So there was this good looking girl in the distance. All right. And then she started to come close. Okay. And, you know, I'm working out. Blood is flowing. Right. I think we all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Blood is flowing everywhere. All right. Like everywhere, like a little bit into my dick. Not like an uncomfortable amount. Like, let's just say there was a kid next to me. All right. There's a kid. It wouldn't have been fucking weird. All right. It was just plump. All right. It was like a hot day's dick, and this hot girl was coming towards me. It's not going to be. So it was my sister. Were you guys thinking that it was my sister? It was for sure her, and she was in a bikini, and now I have a fucking complex. All right. Now I don't know what to do with that shit because I for sure got blood in my dick as a result of looking at my super hot sister. I'm a little on the kinkier side. You know what I mean? I've had a weird dating life. Like my last ex she's doing full on porn. You know, I'm not happy about it either. All right. Like I'm not, if that silence was judgment, you should. Yes. It was not a good thing for me. All right. Like she came to me and she's like, hey, I'm getting offers to do full on porn. And I was like, that doesn't sound good for me. And then she's just like, well, what if it makes our relationship more kinky? Then I started to think, you know, I dabble in porn every day. And I was just like, yeah, go do it. Now, it's not at all kinky for me. You know what I mean? Dude, she once had a girl over and they were like filming. And I was like, hey, can I go in there and like fuck her? And she's like, no, that's my fucking coworker. All right? Why don't you go fucking call the HR department, you piece of shit. Go back to your side of the studio apartment. We're lucky we're letting you peek through the bathroom, you fucking creep. Talking about your fucking hot-ass sister and shit. Of course I talked to my ex about my hot-ass sister. She fucking came to Christmas dinner, all right? Here's what I'm trying to say. Is that my ex-girlfriend likes to get peed on, all right? And I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Like, we're talking love of the life. We lived together. We talked about marriage. Now she's just under a waterfall of fucking piss. Dude, she likes to drink it too. I get happy when I just see them just peeing on her. I'm like, good. I can't stop watching it, by the way. Like, I literally, like, it's fucking, I watched it before the set tonight just to get pumped up. You know what I mean? Just so fuck, because you guys are going to come at me and I'm going to be talking about some nasty shit. You know what I mean? I'm be like, yeah, you want to fucking pee on my ex? I'm ready for it. You know, like, she likes to drink it. How the fuck do you handle that? How do I handle that? I had a cup of apple juice the other day. I started to cry. All right. Like, I don't know. God, she's a dirty girl. You know what? I was doing this joke. I was doing this joke in Berkeley, and this guy came on after stage. This little bitch comedian was just like, look at that toxic masculine, dude in his sleeveless shirt. And it's just like, first of all, it's not toxic masculinity to be a douchebag, all right? It's two separate things, okay? I am a douchebag does not mean I'm a fucking issue in society. It just means I'm annoying, all right? I'm not happy with myself either, okay? If you guys, after the show, want to like walk outside the door, that's my lifted F-150 out there, and I can fit everybody at this show in it, all right? If you want to... Yeah, so here's how it all went down, all right? This is definitely shit. Like, this is between us, all right? And I'm pretty sure it's on the internet too. But like, so how it started is like when I met her at this prison. I don't really have time to get into that, all right? But like, obviously I've been to prison, so like and she was freaking out the inmates, and I was just like, that's fucking hot. You know what I mean? Like this. And so we fell in love, and she was a cam model. Do you guys know what like being a cam model is? All right, so I'm going to explain it. We're not going to get weird if I explain it, right? All right, so basically it's this thing where normally like creepy guys will pay money to girls to like do stuff, like it's women empowerment, so it's just like, hey, we'll give you like $5 to get naked, or like perhaps $10 maybe you could grab like a vegetable from around the house and do some stuff with whatever. Like it's honestly it's like a choose your own like porn thing. Honestly, when I saw her do it, I was like, that looks like fun. Can I do that? And like I did it. Like this guy paid me $40 to just to spread my ass cheeks in front of him, and like it was great. Like it felt great. Like not just like the feeling of getting $40, but like if you squeeze your ass cheeks, like have you done that? Like it's good. It's like a massage. Like you got to air your ass out. I'm gonna stop because you look like you're gonna throw up. All right. All right, I'll do one more. I did it one more time, all right? I did it one more time, and this guy was just like, listen, I don't want you to get naked or anything. He's like, I want you to yell at me about my small dick. And I was just like, I yelled at this dude for 45 minutes about his small dick. I got $60. At the end of it, the only reason it stopped, I got parched, all right? I tried to marry him afterwards. I was like, this is the best date I've ever been on. All right, dude? It's not about sex with you, man. This is about your small little dick. It makes my medium-sized dick. It feels great. You know what I mean? I did date a normal chick once, though. And I was so excited about it. I told my friends, I was like, hey, we're going to do sushi. Fucking do some normal shit. She was this tall blonde chick. She worked at Google, like no tattoos, super normal, right? And so I introduced her to all my friends, okay, at the sushi table. And she, in the middle of sushi, had to go to the bathroom. And I was like, guys, what do you think? I'm fucking turning it around, okay? Like things are going good. I'm not spreading my butt cheeks anymore. You know what I mean? Like we're fucking good. She's at Google. And they looked at me and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, that girl looks exactly like your sister. And I was like, that's right. Loophole, all right? I figured it out. Fuck you guys, okay? That shit's legal. You can't fuck with me. And after the show, anybody that didn't laugh and the person that was going to throw up, I will show you a side-by-side comparison, all right, of what they look like, okay? And anybody who didn't laugh at these jokes, my sister's hot, man. Like, you just got to fucking see that shit. All right, thank you, guys.
Hey, keep it going for Teddy, everybody. I keep telling him he's got to bring like a picture of his sister, like you got to show the folks what's actually going on, but that's to be continued. Anyways, give it up one more time for Teddy, everybody. All right, so we reached that point where your next guy coming up. You guys ready for your headliner? Come on, let's make a little more noise. You guys ready for your headliner? This guy is a regular at the San Francisco Punchline. He's hilarious. He's a fucking amazing thinker. He's an interesting man. I want you to start clapping right now. Start clapping right now for the very funny Jesse Head, everybody.
Hey, thank you, man. I was Teddy. You and your sister don't have the same last name, huh? I was looking. Either that or she's not on Facebook because I was scrolling through. Back there, scrolling through the old friends list, trying to see whether this joke is based in reality or not. This is a cool show. I'm really glad you guys came out to this show because I think this format's really cool. Like, you get to see people do stuff that doesn't necessarily always work. Because I think oftentimes when you watch stand-up comedy on like television or Netflix or something, you get to see sort of like the polished final product, and now you get to kind of see how the sausage is made a little bit, because it's a long and difficult process. Like, oftentimes when you see somebody up there on like Conan or something doing that 5 minutes, it took them 8-10 years to get that 5 minutes, and there's a lot of misfires, a lot of stuff that doesn't quite work. Some of the jokes are 50-50 and you really like it, but then you got to cut it loose, you know. And it just takes a while. Standup's a very hit or miss thing. Like, some people are very successful very early. Other ones of us, we had to like toil in the trenches for much longer, and you get close to catching your break. And like, I'm kind of like, I've been doing comedy for a long time, and I'm not necessarily as successful as I would like to be. Like, I have a lot of really cool experiences, made some great friends, had some great opportunities come my way that didn't quite hit. But I just gotta keep reminding myself that it's a long game, like it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? And there's comedy especially has like a rich history of late bloomers, of people who sort of found success later in their life or later in their career. Like, did you guys know that Rodney Dangerfield, he was like 46 before he got his first late night appearance, and he only got it because another comic dropped out, and they called him day of after he had been just doing the shittiest road gigs and casinos, and he finally got his break. 46 years old, And Phyllis Diller. She was a legend in comedy. She was 37 years old before she did comedy for the first time. Like, she didn't even do it. 37 years old, first time she ever did stand-up comedy. Years later, she's a legend now, And I think Jerry Seinfeld, that's a household name right there. He's a billionaire off comedy. Jerry Seinfeld was 39 when he started dating a high school student with just massive titties. So it is never too late. You can look it up, man. You like his show, Comedians in Cars Picking Up Their Girlfriend from High School? In a vintage comedy, there's so many pieces of shit in it. Also, lucky to have a lineup tonight of good people. I was driving here today. Also involves a lot of driving. I had to get a new car a couple years ago, and I wanted something that was like fuel efficient, so that I could get to gigs like more easily and with spending less money. I got a little tiny. I got a Toyota Prius. I got a white Toyota Prius C, the smallest one they make, the littlest hatchback one. And there's something about the combination of that little white car on the road and this big white face behind the wheel that just drives other motorists into a fucking rage. Like, I've never experienced so much hatred or disrespect on the road like I do now. I'm just constantly getting cut off. Like, I can't. If I wait at a stoplight for like half a second after it turns green, the person behind me just laying on the horn, like, all right, you must get out of the fucking way. Like, look back, it's like a lady with like a minivan full of children. They're all just fucking flipping me off out the window. Like, kids could do that. I got threatened on the road by a motorcyclist the other day, by like sort of an outlaw like biker gang, like Sons of Anarchy type of dude. Like, I was driving to a gig way up north in Eureka, and I pulled off to get gas in this little town. And as I was pulling back onto the freeway, it was one of those very short like on-ramp things, like a very short merge. And I was like on the gas as hard as I could be, and it's a slow ass car. So I was getting on. I'm going like 56 miles an hour probably on the freeway, and this guy on a Harley in like full like leather vest and shit pulls up behind me, and he pulls up behind me super fast. I'm like, oh fuck! And then he's like clearly mad at me because he whips around to the driver's side of my car and is riding next to me, and he's like mean about me. He's like glowering at me and making like a mean face, and he just starts swerving his motorcycle towards my car in like kind of a threatening way, And I was like, oh my god, is this guy threatening me with his own death? Like, wow, this is an admirable commitment to the outlaw lifestyle. Also sort of has like an emo teenager vibe to it, where he's like, all my friends are going to be so sad when I'm gone, and it's going to be your fault. You're going to have to look at the small dent in your driver's side door every day and remember the time that you weren't going fast enough and the possible Nazi died running into your car because those guys, people hate that car, man. I got caught watching pro wrestling the other day. That's an embarrassing thing to have happened when you're like an adult man, and it was like a weekday morning too. It was like a work day, and one of my roommates he's like a respectable job. He has like a city job, you know, and he came home. I didn't think anybody was home, and then he comes in the front door to find me, and admittedly, not my finest hour. I was a little hungover. I was technically wearing a bathrobe, but really I was just wearing the sleeves of it. I was just kind of like, I was just laying on the rest of it. I was eating a block of cheese like it was a candy bar too. Because I'm like, that's my cheese. I'm just gonna take a little chunk. What the fuck? I'm not gonna. That's a way to make sure that your roommates don't eat your cheese too. Like if there is your tooth marks in it, they're not gonna do that move where they cut off a little sliver and they're like, he'll never know. It's like, no, I'll know. It's getting caught watching pro. It would be less embarrassing to get caught just watching just hardcore man-on-man pornography. You know, I feel like that's an easy, because he was like, what are those nude men doing? I'm like, well, they're having sex with each other. It's beautiful and natural. Instead, I got to be like, well, they're pretending to fight, I guess. Like because he came in, he immediately had a lot of questions for me. And like, I didn't have any good answers prepared for him. He came in, he's like, what are you watching? I was like, it's WCW Starrcade from 88 or 89, I would guess, because Sting still has the fluorescent face paint. He had yet to adopt the crow motif, so I'm guessing it was pre-93, I think. So I don't, and like, I just had that thing, you know, do you do that thing where you get embarrassed while you're talking and you just have your voice just trails off and you start getting quieter and quieter and just sort of hoping that they won't actually hear what you're saying, but they'll just acknowledge that you are making an explanation. They'll kind of fill in the blanks in a reasonable way, and then you can just get the interaction over with. And so I was doing that. I was getting real embarrassed. My voice is trailing off. And he hits me with a follow-up question. He's like, why are you watching this? And I was like, oh, bud, I've asked myself that same question many times, and I have yet to come up with a good answer. I don't know. I just liked it since I was a kid, I guess. I don't know. Like, my dad wasn't really around, so I think I would just kind of like find male role models wherever I could. And like this, like wrestling would always come on after cartoons, and I just found those guys a little bit more relatable, I suppose. Because like I feel like those guys, like one of these dudes could probably give me some good life advice, hypothetically. Or I was like a cartoon, like what's Optimus Prime going to tell me? Just an annoying 6-year-old kid. Like I'm gonna be like, hey, Optimus, man, the big kid at school called me gay and punched me in the stomach. What should I do? He's like, have you tried turning into a truck? You know, that would really, you turn into a truck, you peel out a little bit, buddy. I bet that'd show him who's gay, you know? And I'm like, oh, fuck, man, like that's not relatable to me, you know? And then, so I'm just getting more and more embarrassed. My voice I'm just trailing off more. And then he hits me with a third follow-up question. He goes, hey, isn't that stuff fake? Like, isn't pro wrestling, it's all fake, right? And my embarrassment just turned to indignation, just in the blink of an eye. I was like, well, it's choreographed to a degree, certainly, and it's mostly scripted in advance, but that's hardly the same as fake. Like, you wouldn't go to a play and be like, well, this is fake. What the fuck? These aren't real swords right there. That's fucking ridiculous. So I started. I get him back. But anytime he's like watching Law and Order, I just walk in. And I'm like, this is fake. You know, like those aren't real police. That's Ice-T. He recorded a song called Cop Killer. You think he would get through the academy when they find that out? This is all fake. This is so fake. You could tell it's fake because look, they solve the crime at the end of the show. Like, yeah. Oh, look, they're interviewing that witness. They're treating them with respect and dignity. No, not. Oh, how many of those cops did they show beating their wives? 0? Fucking 40% reported rate in real life. So you can tell that this isn't real. Did you know that's true, that there's a 40% reported rate of domestic violence amongst law enforcement officials? And did you know that's the reported rate? So you know it's at least twice that? Because do you know who it gets reported to? It's a different cop. Like that's, of course it's not like that. Imagine if a cop like beats you up and then you just got to go talk to another cop and they're like, what did the suspect look like? You're like, well, they were dressed exactly like you and they had pretty much the same haircut too, because there's only 2 different ones that you guys have. And it was Darren. Do you know Darren? He's on your softball team. That's the guy. And then, after once the crime is reported, well, you know who investigates the cops? It's just a third cop. It's like a Russian nesting doll of cops. It's like having cops investigate other cops is like having me like guard the corn dogs at your barbecue. Like there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff slipping through the cracks. I can guarantee you. If you confront me about it, if you're like, there were 12 corn dogs at the beginning of the barbecue, I'll be like, I'm pretty sure there was just 8 to begin with. I'll conduct a full investigation, but my initial findings suggest that there were only 8, probably. So I do anti-police jokes sometimes, and they're very divisive. That's why I wanted to do them tonight, because sometimes I'll lose like the entire crowd when I start talking about how cops are the worst public servants and just take a huge bite out of the budget and don't really serve any. They don't serve any actual function, but to sort of enforce the social order through a unilateral ability to use legal violence. They don't actually serve and protect anything. In fact, the Supreme Court ruled that they don't have to serve and protect anything. They actually protect their own interests is kind of all they do. So it's I call that section of the comedy, I call that the lame detector, because sometimes I'll be doing like a show at a casino or something. I'll tell those jokes, and there's just a hush falls over the audience. I can see a lot of people crossing their arms in the audience. I'm like, all right, this is a fucking lame crowd. Like, I just be like, well, I don't like you. You don't like me. This is not going to go well. I got 10 minutes left. I'm going to do it. I'm not going anywhere. But I'll try to gauge it. Like, if I pull up to a show and I see that there's a bunch of like pickup trucks with American flag stickers on them in the parking lot, I'm like, well, I'm not going to do the comp stuff tonight, I guess. I'm not trying to make this my farewell show where as I'm reaching for my keys in the parking lot, someone feels threatened, and that's the end of me. Like, that's all she wrote for the J-Man. That's a dangerous job, though, being a police officer. Did you know that? They'll tell you it's a dangerous job. Just dangerous. Being danger all the time is one of the most dangerous jobs you can have. Danger of being a police officer. The danger, it's incredibly dangerous. Do you know, out of the top 10 most dangerous occupations in the United States of America, do you know where police officer falls? Trick question, because it's 22. It's not even, it goes top 10, another full 10, one more, and then the guys with body armor who are just allowed to murder you for any reason at any time, completely get away with it. Hundreds of millions of dollars going to buy tanks and machine guns for those dudes. And do you know where a delivery driver is? It's 7. So just as like I like it as a little thought exercise. If a police officer orders a pizza, it will be delivered by someone 15 notches braver than the person about to eat it. You know how often Domino's guys just gun down unarmed teens because they get scared? Almost never. It almost never happens. That's why, like, when everybody was clamoring for police reform, and they say that abolishing the police is like defunding the police is an unpopular slogan. That's why I've come up. Here's my law enforcement reform plan. We just switch cops and delivery drivers. We just switch them up. Get the delivery guys there, right? Because how dope would that be if your house was getting broken into? You called, like 30 minutes later, someone shows up and is helpful and like does the job that they're supposed to be doing. Like, it'd be amazing. So here's a tip: if your house is getting burglarized and you're in the house, don't call the police. Call in a DoorDash order. Okay, they'll get there sooner. They'll be braver and less violent than the person who would. That's why they switch them. Just switch the cop. I think that'd be good for have the delivery people become the police officers. It would be kind of rocky though when you order a pizza or something and just a big fat guy with a shaved head shows up 6.5 hours later and just doesn't even have a pizza with him. You're like, wait, weren't you? I thought you were gonna deliver a pizza. He's like, I'm asking the questions. You're like, okay, Jesus Christ, fuck man, okay. I got time for one more quick one. I saw a news story the other day. Said Oregon. The headline was Oregon couple given 36 months prison time in animal cruelty case. And I was like, that's fucked up, man. So I read the article, and it turned out this couple had been making videos of their dog having sexual intercourse with the woman of the couple and distributing them online. And I was like, that is horrible, but I am not sure that it's animal cruelty, folks. I think it's maybe the entity being cruelty there is not the animal. Like, I think he's probably pretty into it. Like, I didn't... Imagine that Mastiff showing up at the dog park the next day and being like, you guys are never going to fucking believe what happened. You know how sometimes a lady will let you lick her face? Like, guess what this one was? It's greatest day of that dog's life. I'm not saying it's good. All right, guys, that's enough out of me. Thank you.
Hey, keep it going for Jesse Head, everybody. Thank y'all for coming out to the first I Don't Usually Do This comedy show. Give another round of applause to yourself, all the comedians you saw tonight. Thank y'all so much once again. Please tell a friend. Come out. Every show is going to be different. You never know what you're going to see here. It could be a roast battle of characters you would never think. It could be somebody dressed as a fucking ketchup bottle. You don't know. It could be a tampon. You have no idea what it could possibly be. And that's what I want this show to be. I don't want it to be predictable. I don't want it to be strictly stand-up. I want it to be sort of a slap in the face in the best way possible, you know? So, thank you all for coming out. There is a tip jar on your way out the door if you guys did really enjoy yourself. If you guys would want to drop anything in there, there's also my Venmo and Cash App on there. Either way, you guys are awesome for showing up. Thank you all so much for coming out. One more round of applause for all of you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You guys have a good rest of your night.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. That is it for us for the night. But check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. We stream live improv, stand-up, sketch, podcast, and gaming streams 6 nights a week, and we're live in person Thursday through Sundays. So see what we've got going on. Why don't you? Why tomorrow? Nothing. This is the one Sunday we don't have anything. But come back Monday. Sketchy Friends, Happy Time Arcade, they're streamed. Don't come back. Come back to the stream. You know what? Go to stabcomedytheater.com and see what we're doing and work it out for yourself. Now, online audience. Hi there, guys. Where are we going to send you guys? Oh, it looks like our friend Troy is doing some stuff. So get ready to play some games. Hold on for the raid. Sending you over to Troy. See you guys back here Monday. Have a good night.